laser focused for the Florida Panthers. Numbered to 599, and it is first on print. They don't call me the bookend king for nothing, my dear friends. Holy crapola. I think that is our biggest bookend that we have ever had. Hell yeah. Shout out to Bobby Viles and the UVWYNZ spot, Zoe Stark. Numbered to 175. Congratulations, Bobby Viles. Beautiful. Oh, my Lanta. Big Ben Hess, Durangelo Seath J, and Trey Savage on the triple auto. Folks, my PC's autograph twice in one show. I know, brother. I know it. And that is 7 out of 8 on that Baseball Nation. Goodness gracious. Holy guacamole. I know, Daddy. I know it. For myself, though. Thank you so much, Thomas. I appreciate the positivity, my friends. How about Bobby Witt Jr.?
Oh, my God.
Oh. Wow. How about a Bobby Witt Jr. autograph in that pack number 4? Gotta love those pack number 4s. Am I right? Or am I right? Congratulations, Mr. Behrman. You win this morning, my good man. Damn! Bobby Witt Jr. on a 1990 throwback autograph. Oh my gosh, that's sick. Thank you so much, Freebird. You're absolutely right, my friend. Woo! Top loading that one up for you, Mr. Behrman, Senior. Goodness gracious, my brother. Juan Soto. Wow. Chris Krowiak, numbered to 5. Damn.
Oh my God, it's so juicy.
Oh, my God.
Bro, you win this morning, good sir. Holy crapola. 3rd on print to 5. Magnificent. I told you that was a good omen, my dear friends. First card on the stand. Congratulations, Mr. Chris Krowiak. That is correct. 3rd on print to 5, my brother. Wow. Pros. Oh! Wow. Joey Krug.
Oh my God, it's so juicy.
Oh, my God.
Bro. Jackson Merrill rookie autograph. Damn! Mr. Malinowski hit the fireworks, my dude. Perfect timing on those. Cannot thank you enough, you legend. Thank you, Tavian. I am not kidding you, my man. That is amazing. And it's numbered 42 out of 75 there for you, Joey. And Miss Melody, I think you spoke that into existence. Thank you, Jared from the island of Flores. Thank you, Val. Thank you, Ruthie. Thank you, Dutchie. Thank you, James Reinhart. Thank you, Mr. Piccirilli. Thank you, Mikey One. Thank you, Corey Bader. Thank you, Jonesy. And thank you, Chef James Reinhart. Trey Johnson. And wow. I am astonished that is a 1 of 1, folks. Holy crapola.
Oh my God, it's so juicy.
Oh, my God.
There you go, you absolute legends. We start off the evening with a super fractor 1 of 1. Trey Johnson, rookie for the Washington Wizards? I believe so. And if that is the Wizards, my dear friends, that goes to Uncle Smitty. Yay, yay. Beautiful. Would you just look at it? My dear friends, our very first basketball 1 of 1. My dear friends, look at what's coming next. Oh, I'm going to freak out. Kalen Culpepper to 15. And ladies and gentlemen,
oh my God, it's so juicy.
Oh, my God.
My PC, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, my Lanta. Folks, you just witnessed the very first Gerangelo J autograph that I have pulled for myself. Hell yeah. Oh, I am so stoked. That's right, Mikey 1. Would you just look at it, my friends? And folks, it is the 1991 Pinnacle design as well. Oh my gosh, it's so cool. Sorry, folks, I freaked out. And it's first on print to 49. Oh, I'm so excited. Sorry, folks, but I'm so glad that you're here to witness this. I know, Onward, I know. Oh my Lanta.
Oh my God, it's so juicy.
Oh my God.
Mr. Alan White with a nuke. Bro, this kid's base cards are selling for $50. This is an on-card first Bowman autograph to 150. Huge. Goodness gracious. I am honored to even hold it in my hot little mitts, Alan White. Brother, this needs to go right into the pre-grade pile and possibly right into the grading pile. That is magnificent. Congratulations, Alan White. You win, brother. Wow. Damn. See? All right, let's see what we have here, folks. It is indeed a color blast. And it is all rise, Mr. Aaron Judge for the New York Yankees. Holy crapola. Wow. Mr. Kobaugh, you win today, my brother.
Oh my God, it's so juicy.
Oh my God.
Wow. Congratulations, Mikey Kobaugh. Goodness gracious, brother. That one might want to go into the pre-grade pile immediately. Or the grading pile.
All right. What is it?
So, a little bit of an inside joke, my dear friends. That's the only cow milker you're going to see on a card.
It's like my favorite card. I think it's hilarious.
Oh, shout out to Rex Hudler.
Oh, I love it.
Well,
How often do you find that?
yeah, not often. That's a one of one there, folks. The image, anyway.
It's real.
That is real. That's right, Mr. Holgan. Yep. Thank you, Keithy.
He must be a farm boy.
Must be.
He has to be a farm boy.
The cow milker, Mr. Rex Hudler. And there it is, folks. Numbered to 75, Gunnar Henderson.
Oh my God, it's so juicy.
Oh my God.
Very, very nice autograph there, my brother. You win this morning, Alan White. Gunnar Henderson is no slouch. That is 67 out of 75 on the rookie auto. Excellent. Oh my Lanta.
Oh my God, it's so juicy.
Oh my God.
Wow. Congratulations, Mr. Peacher. Really, you win this morning, my brother. Ken Griffey Jr., numbered to 25. Third on print to 25, my brother. That is incredible. Congratulations, Mr. Peacher. Oh, that is sick. So tough. Oh, hell yeah. The hits just keep coming, my dear friends. You got to love those pack number 4s, eh? How about your number 1 draft pick to 99? Going to Dr. A. Aaron.
Oh my God, it's so juicy.
Oh my God.
And I believe that is going to be numbered to 99 on the red power. 39 out of 99. There you go, Doc. Congratulations, my good man. I am peanut butter and jealous. You are so welcome, Rob Richardson. That's right, brother. Merrill and Bazana in the same break. Woo! That is outstanding. Here you go, my love.
Not a single Ken Griffey card yet.
I got nothing either.
We should have bought our packs from JunkWaxVintage.
Yeah, Dalen would have taken care of us.
Let's jump out of this tree. Off to JunkWaxVintage.
It's Thursday morning and the fam's on deck. Dalen's fired up and we're setting the specs. Mrs. JunkWax packing like a pro, while the kids are helping run the show. Sawyer's on cue, Wyatt's got speed, Owen's bringing that JWV Creed, and Mikey One's in the back with flair. We've got good vibes rising everywhere. We're gonna rip, we're gonna ship, with gratitude flowing on every trip you want in. Come take your pick, head to JunkWaxVintage.com real quick. Personal rips and breaks away, and the blog's there too if you want educate. We'll laugh, we'll cheer, we'll chase some heat with cards that sizzle and legends to me. This family's tight, this hobby's true, and thankful Thursday's made for you. Yeah, we're gonna pull, whoa, with heart and soul. We're ready to roll. Come join the goal. It's Thankful Thursday. Let's start the day with JunkWaxVintage, the only way. We're gonna rip, we're gonna ship, with gratitude flowing on every trip you want in. Come take your pick, head to JunkWaxVintage.com real quick. Personal rips and breaks away, and the blog's there too if you want educate.
Good morning, my dear friends. Happy Thankful Thursday. How the heck are you? Hi. I missed you all so damn much. Hope you had a wonderful evening last night. If you were not here, we missed you. Folks, every show we do is decent, right? Last night was a little bit special. So if you were here last night, my dear friends, thank you so damn much. That was incredible. Good morning, Mr. Piccirilli. Oh, you were absolutely right, my brother. We're going to get into a 5 hobby box mixer to start our Thankful Thursday, and I could not be more thankful. Good morning, the best kid. Good morning, Ray Wells. Good morning, Jonesy. What's up, my brother? Dr. Dabpan, what's up, my dude? Excellent to see you back. Good morning, all my TikTokers. The Slugga, what's up, dude? The Freebird Creations, long time no see, my good man. Since yesterday. Big hugs and firm handshakes all around. That is correct, Mr. Peaks. It did get filled. And that's how we're going to start the morning. The Garage Goose, what's up, my dude? Great to see my Canadian cousin. Hope we're having a wonderful Thursday morning. All right, legends. And Senor Martinez, buenos dias, hermano. Que bueno verte, senor. Good to see you as always, my brother. All right, legends. Let's click on some music here, shall we? Bingo. And you know how we got to start this show, folks. Some of that delicious nectar of life. Some of that spicy water. Good morning, Mr. Mikey One. How is our innovation lead on this Thankful Thursday? Mr. Piccirilli, is Mrs. JunkWax listening to that Taylor Swift album on the AirPods right now? More than likely, yes. More than likely, yes, sir. If I had a magic 8-ball, it would probably say all signs point to yes. She says it's part of her warm-up routine for the show. Good morning, Joe Hawkins. She says if she's filling out break spots, she's probably listening to T Swift. That's a fact. Mr. Hawkins, how are you, JR? Long time no see, my brother. Another OG of the family gracing us with his presence. Damn good to see you, my dude. How goes your shop this morning, my man? Mr. Peaks says, can Mrs. Junkwax sing us a few lines? Oh, yes, she could. She runs around the house singing it pretty much all day. But she says nobody wants that. Hey, what's up, Doug? Long time no see, my man. Is that the OG Doug? It is good to see you this morning, my man. If so, Jay, welcome back again, homie. Great to see you again. Second day in a row. I feel so damn special. Isaiah Preston, you are correct, my man. Excellent. JR, not too bad. Steady day so far. Beautiful. I like it. I love it so much. That's right. OG, triple OG. What's up, Doug? It is great to see you again, my man. Big hugs and firm handshakes to you, Dougie. All right, legends. You know what we must do. Mikey says, currently listening to Sabrina Carpenter, but Taylor is all right, too. How dare you, sir? Good morning, Mr. Jason Russell. How was my Canadian cousin? Congratulations to your Toronto Blue Jays last night. Chef James Reinhart, good morning, you handsome son of a gun. Great to see you as always. J-Rod, what's up, dude? Soup with Soups. Excellent to see you this morning, my man. Slowly but surely, my dear friends, you're getting the entire fam-damly up in here. Good morning, legends. Okie dokie. Let's get into our very first pack of juicy junk wax. You know how we got to start this thing on this thankful Thursday morning. I have been very well, Isaiah. How have you been, my friend? All right, we're going to start with some 1989 Topps baseball. See if we can't find that elusive bird murderer, Mr. Randy Johnson. Yes, you are the best kid. Congratulations, my man. I love it. Thank you for being so consistent. We appreciate it very, very much. And we have old Greg.
Come on, Greg.
Hanging on to that gum for 30 years. Thanks, Greg Harris. For the Sandiagans, David Goggins. Good morning, Devin B. Excellent to see you again, my brother. Happy Thursday. As always, legends, if it is your very first time tuning into this ugly mug, it is awesome to have you this morning. My name is Dalen, also known as JunkWaxVintage. You can find me here almost every single morning, starting your day right with that daily dose of positivity, some sweet, sweet trading cards, a healthy dose of camaraderie, and always just a few laughs. Typically at my expense, and that's exactly how we want it. So if you are new here, my friends, feel free to come over here and join us on Twitch or YouTube or Kick or Facebook. You have options. And if you want to participate this morning, my friends, it is absolutely easy. All you have to do is head on over to JunkWaxVintage.com. That is where you find everything having to do with this channel. All right, we got a little checklist from 1989. Felix Fermin for the Pirates. Gene Walter, Mr. Steal Yo Girl for my Seattle Mariners. Back-to-back Seattle Mariners with old Darnell Coles. Sid Fernandez. Couple of 1-2 Mets with Darryl Strawberry, Kevin McReynolds Rapp, and Keith Hernandez. Promo. Old Jeff Russell, looking like a stepdad that doesn't pay his child support. The Rocket, Roger Clemens. Nicely centered, too. That's a nice one. Pete Incaviglia for our Texas Rangers. Willie Randolph, the underrated. Mackie Sasser for the Mets. Ernie Whitt. Why am I saying Whit? Weird. Cool Whip. Will Wheaton. Good morning, Jimmy. Jack Howell for the Angels. And last but not least, the legend, Mr. Fred Lynn for the Tigres. Beautiful. All right, folks. Excellent first pack of juicy junk wax, if I do say so myself. Mr. Peaks, Maddie, thank you so much for those beautiful gifts, my brother. Mr. Darren B., I see you, legend. Thank you so much, Darren. It is wonderful to have you again this morning, my good man. Top of the morning to you. All right, my dear friends. We started that show the best way we know how with that juicy junk wax and that spicy water. Let's get into our very first break of this Thankful Thursday, and it's a doozy. No randomization needed on this one, folks. I hope everyone knows what teams they have. Good morning, Cameron Cole. Excellent to see you this morning, my good man. How we doing there, my alliteration brother? Hope you're having a thankful Thursday thus far. Good morning, Joe. Welcome back, my man. Great to see you as well. Happy Thursday, my dude. The best kid, is that the mixed break? Yes, it is. So it is 2 boxes of 2025 Topps Finest. The cherry on top is the Bowman Chrome Breakers Delight box with 3 autographs. and not one, but two Shoebox Treasures hobby boxes. Oh, this is going to be super juicy. You are damn right. You know it, brother. Okie dokie. So we're going to rip through Shoebox Treasures first. And then we'll get into our finest. And then we will finish off with Bowman Chrome. Thanks, TikTok. They're restricting me again. Gosh dang it. Gotta love it. There you go, Burt Reynolds. Good morning, my brother. How are you? Happy Thursday. Mr. Lutz, welcome back, Bradley. Long time no see, my good man. It is wonderful to have you this morning. Just a few hours ago, we ripped into that beautiful, beautiful box. Thank you for beating that screen like it owes you back child support money. We are already almost up to 5,000 likes, folks, and we've only been here a few minutes. You rock my face off. Thank you so damn much. All right, folks. Joe says, Dalen, how can I join a break? Sorry if I asked before. I completely forgot. Hey, that's okay, buddy. It's very easy. All you have to do is head on over to JunkWaxVintage.com. That is where you find everything having to do with this channel, my friend. You can find break spots up there. There is sealed wax. There is merchandise. There is supplies up there. There's all kinds of stuff up there at JunkWaxVintage.com, and I invite you to go check that one out. Thank you for asking, Joe. All right, legends, let's start with some good old Shoebox Treasures. I hope everybody knows what teams we have. Thank you, Freebird. It's true, it's true. Yeah, we've been having all kinds of issues over here on TikTok lately. Is there a black screen in the way? No, I don't think so. Are you seeing a black screen in the way or something over here on TikTok, folks? You and I both, Cameron Cole, thank you. DJP, good morning, Dennis. Okay, so there's a black box in the middle? Does that take it away? Yeah, weird, right? That's actually our alert box. That shouldn't be static. It should be going away unless there's an alert. That is super weird. Bizarre. Well, thank you, my friends. I appreciate that. Thanks, TikTok. Okie dokie. Hey, good morning, Onward. Great to see you again this morning, my good man. Rob Richardson, the family pharmacist. Good morning, legend. It is excellent to see my brother. The San Francisco treat. All right, legends. For the very first time on this extremely thankful Thursday, you know what we must do. We shout grippeth. And we shout rippeth. Good luck. Thank you, Mr. Bradford, my fellow Washingtonian. Good to see you this morning, my man. My fellow Eastern Washingtonian. All right. So check this out, folks. You see the encased card is supposed to sit in there, but it always ends up falling through to the middle. So it's down in there. We'll get that in just a moment. No biggie. Empty box there, folks. Just to be on the safe side. Actually, you know what? I don't want to see it either. Put that right there. I did not see it. It is still a surprise for all of us. Empty box there, too. All right, pack number 4 ectomy is complete. Good luck, everybody. I love it, Jeffro. Thank you. Beautiful. Thank you, Mikey1. Thank you, as always, my good man. We're just going to rip about half of these down and go through them together. I am with you, Chef James Reinhart. That's right. Thank you, DJP. Mr. Bradford, my fellow Washingtonian, says it is getting cold up there. It is, my man. I know it. Because it's getting a little chilly down here in Austin, too. So if it's chilly here, it is super cold up there in my home state of Washington. Okie dokie. Oh, and we start off with a little Fightin' Philly. 1985 throwback Mike Schmidt. Beautiful. All Rise, Aaron Judge. Jacob Wilson on the 1990 throwback. I believe that is a First Lights. Correct. You see the FL there in the top corner? That means first lights. So that is a rookie card of Mr. Jacob Wilson for the Athletics, and that goes to Todd O'Hara. Mikey Koba, hey Dalen, did you guys get my email? I am not sure, my friend. I'd have to double check on that one. Which email did you send it to there, Mikey Koba? Oh, we have a Topps logo laminate. I believe that one might be numbered to 25, and that is Mr. Paul Molitor for the Brew Crew. It is number 235. Excellent. And that goes to Keegan Schmitz, our favorite Schmitz head. There you go, Keegs. Outstanding. Gotta love the backwards. Ooh, we have Old Man Spawn for the Milwaukee Braves. Fernando Valenzuela for those Trolley Dodgers. Record breaker Cal Ripken Jr. for the Orioles. Shout out to Uncle Moosey. Mr. October, Reggie Jackson. Kirk Gibson on the 1989 All-Star throwback. Little Bryce Harper. The strong mustache Kentucky waterfall combo of Mr. Dennis Eckersley, another athletic. Ooh, we have a sepia Juan Soto for the Mets. And that one is number 250. That goes to Mr. Robert Parkinson. Congratulations, my good man. Oh, I am so sorry, Mikey Koba. We've been going through it over here, my man. I appreciate you bearing with me on that one, brother. We will absolutely figure something out. I know what you're talking about there, buddy. Thank you, Mrs. Junkwax. How about a Miggy Cabrera on the old school Allen and Ginter? That's fun. Phil Necro on that 1975. Mr. David Wright. Ladies, you can stop looking. We found Mr. Wright on the pristine parallel. Thank you, Doug. I agree. Shout out to my buddy, Mr. Andy Friedman, who makes these. The man, the myth, the mustache. Mr. Raleigh Fingers. How about the Big Hurt with the big heart? And folks, kind of cool in this product, there's a subset of 1990 Bowman. And if you see, they all have the number up there in that top right corner of B90. So that means 1990 Bowman. Love those. You can almost collect the entire set. Oh, there you go. Rob Richardson spoke that one into existence. How about a little Buster Posey? Shout out to the Gigantes. Luscious Lamb Chops Lou Brock. But first, we have an Eddie Matthews for the Milwaukee Braves. Duke Snyder on the 1952 throwback design. Luscious Lamb Chops Lou Brock on the 1976 design, I believe. How about an in-action Gunnar Henderson for the Orioles? Acuna Matata 2021 design. 1982 design, George Brett. Shout out to Mr. Alan White. Nacho for the Braves on the first lights. Dale Murphy on the Shoebox Treasures. And that one is number 299 for the Atlanta Braves. Going to Mr. Cameron Cole. Congratulations there, my alliterated buddy. How about Buster Posey? So nice. We got him twice. And the legend, Mr. Dusty Baker from 1975. Thank you for the positivity there, Doug. I totally agree. Love them. SNR Sports, how are we enjoying the brutal weather so far? It's not that bad. Could be worse. We've been down here in Texas quite a while. I am very accustomed to it. But I do miss my home state of Washington, even though it's like the Arctic up there right now. Personally, I've had enough white Christmases. I want to celebrate Christmas in shorts next to a cactus. And I get that quite often down here in South Texas. So this will be the second round of box number 1. Mikey Koba, I got you covered, brother. Hopefully we find more in the second half, right? Cameron Cole, you got to meet Dale Murphy and shake his hand back in July. Awesome card. I agree, my brother. Congratulations. Very nice. Everything happens for a reason, yeah? All right, we have a Texas Ranger, Mr. Adrian Beltre. Big Dave Stewart, 1982 design. Oh, hell yeah. Ask and you shall receive, Mr. Piccirilli. Or Mr. Koba, excuse me. And Mr. Piccirilli, you were absolutely right. Thank you, brother. How about Ken Griffey Jr. on that 1990 Bowman throwback? Hell yeah. Double Barrel D. White Evans. I believe that one's going to be numbered to 50 on the Sepia. Correctamundo, 15 out of 50. And that goes to Mr. Derek Morrison, our purveyor of smoked meats. Congratulations, D. Excuse me. Francisco Lindor. Not numbered. The Tigers legend, Mr. Alan Trammell. Mark Teixeira, 2002 Topps Prospects throwback. That's fun. The Afro Sheen Soul Glow Drip of Mr. Eddie Murray. Chase Utley, shout out to Mikey One. That is his PC. I see you, Mr. Pizzerilli. You got that ESPN. Shout out to Mr. Mikey One on that Chase Utley. 2012 Allen and Ginter throwback. Oh, hell yeah. Another 1990 Bowman, and it is the Nolan Express for our Texas Rangers, paging Dr. A. Ron. There you go, Mr. Whiteman. And Mikey Koba says, I can have that Ken Griffey Jr.? Bro, that is unbelievably kind of you, and I appreciate it so damn much. Thank you, Mikey Koba. How about a Schwellenbach on the grayscale? I think that one's going to be numbered as well. It is, and it is numbered to 75. That's actually a numbered First Lights. Beauty. Another one for Mr. Cameron Cole. How about the Noli So Nice? We got him twice, and that one goes to the Astros, Mr. Trevor Taylor, my fellow Austinite. Orale Vato. Fergie Jenkins for the Texas Rangers. How about the best third baseman to ever do it? Mr. Robin Yount, even though he was a shortstop back then. Whitey Ford singing the blues. Couple of 1-2 record breakers for the Pinstripes, Donnie Baseball. Rhett Lauder on the First Lights for WKRP. Ooh, Teddy Baseball. And that is a logo laminate, folks. I believe that one's going to be numbered to 35 for the Senators, and that is now the Nationals. So that is going to go to Dr. A. Ron Whiteman. And that one is numbered 5th on print to 35. Congratulations, Dr. A. Ron. Nice one. I love how many numbered cards are in these boxes. And remember, folks, this is just the first of 2. We're doing 2 of these. Another Teddy Baseball. Jose Ramirez on the throwback Allen and Ginter. Mark McGuire on the Big League Baseball throwback. Yes, please. Little Topps Kids. Shout out to Jeffro. Jimmy Key for those talented Toronto Blue Jays, 1985 design. Burt Blyleven, Hall of Fame legend for the Angels on the 1990. Oh, well, hello there, grayscale Jose Canseco. And that goes to the Todd father, Mr. Todd O'Hara, number 275. Congratulations, Todd. Big John Kruk on the 1986 design. 1986 is one of my favorite sets of all time. Gotta love it. Hey, but I hate that guy. Shout out to Mel Brooks. Mr. Jim Abbott on the Rookie Cup. Mazurowski with that big fat chaw. Little Morning Dickie.
Giggity, giggity.
It is hashtag JWAD somewhere. Frank Thomas, the Big Hurt. Larry Walker, Hall of Fame legend for those now defunct Expos. The Canadian sensation, Gary Cotta. And that is another logo laminate to 35 for the Mets, going to Mr. Robert Parkinson. Congratulations, my man. 28 out of 35 on the Gary Cotta. Oh, we have a Pobrecito. Ooh, how about a 2012 Mike Trout rookie throwback? That's fun. Angels going to Mr. Alan White. Congratulations, my man. George Foster and Jim Rice. That goes to the Cincinnati Reds since it is on the left and it is a base card. Pobrecito, Altuvito, a different type of short print. If you know what I mean. Old Greg.
Come on, Craig.
Maddox. Darryl Strawberry. Corey Seager. Brooks Lee from Minnesota on the First Lights rookie. And our autograph is Juan and Emilian Marshall. Going to Rob Richardson. Dr. A. Ron. Send the non-numbered Ted Williams to James Reinhart. I have got you covered, brother. Absolutely my pleasure. If you would allow me just a moment here, folks. Mr. Rob Richardson. That is 12th on print to 35 there, buddy. Or no, 75, excuse me. 12th on print to 75. Top loading that one up for the family pharmacist. Is that autograph number 140 that we have found together, my brother? Excellent. All right, give me just a moment here, folks. I'm going to grab that Teddy Baseball. Thank you for being so kind and thoughtful there, my man. I appreciate that. Mrs. Junk Wax, would you mind putting Chef James Reinhart's name on that one for me? Thank you, my love. Thank you to Dr. A. Aaron for paying that one forward to the family. We have a Bobby Witt Jr. on the Future Stars and the GOAT, Mr. Tony Gwynn, finishing that one off. And that has a very interesting blue hue to it. Fun. All right, Legends, that was box number 1. You are very welcome, Rob Richardson. Congratulations, and thank you, my brother. All right, my friends, a little sip of Joe. Cheers. Darren B., you rock my face off, you legend. Thank you so much for the beautiful TikTok gifts. Big hugs and firm handshakes to you, my brother. Cheers. Beautiful. Okie dokie. We're going to save those pack number 4s till the end of the second box. Good luck on box number 2. FYI, good morning, my man. And DJP, aren't they cool? I could not agree more. Shout out to Andy Friedman. Oh, that one's stuck down in there too. Empty box there, folks. I love that they put paper in it like a real shoebox. That is so good. Nicely done, Tops. Well played. All right, I'm not looking at this either. There you go. Empty box there, Legends. Okie dokie. Round number 2. DJP, I do believe we have one box up there in the store, my friend. Yes. Mrs. J, here is some numbered cards. If you can help me with those, my love, I appreciate it. Oh, that's fun. Good job, Mrs. JunkWax. FYI, thank you so damn much for sharing out my live there, buddy. Truly appreciate that, my man. In my humble opinion, that is one of the best compliments anybody can ever pay me over here on the TikTok. Darren B, one more time, legend. Thank you so much for those beautiful TikTok gifts. Stephanie, good morning. Victor Lopez, big hugs and firm handshakes to you, my brother. How we doing on this thankful Thursday? You are just in time to see us bust into box number 2. Thank you so much, Mikey Koba. I appreciate the kind words there, buddy. And Sean, I did not watch the game last night, but I had the stats on pretty much all night. And we are sweating the encased, yes. All right, we got the commander, Mr. Carlton Fisk on the rookie cup. Juan Soto. Larry Walker. Jim Abbott, so nice. We have seen him twice, and that is a Shoebox Treasures /299 for the Angels going to Alan White. How about some Big Poppy for the Red Sox? David Ortiz. Stan the Man Musial. Ellie De La Cruz on that rookie rush. Ichiro's rookie. Beautiful for my Seattle Mariners. Shout out to Mikey Koba. The Wiz, Ozzie Smith, 1983. He's got the juice. Tatis. Paul Molitor on the 1990 Bowman. Campanella. That's a fun one. Shout out to the Trolley Dodgers. That is a 51 Bowman. We got old Big Dave Winfield with the captain, Derek Jeter, on the Future Stars. Dale Murphy, so nice. We have seen him twice. Shout out to Cameron Cole. Harmon Killebrew. Big Ben Rice on the First Lights. Mike Trout on the Shoebox Treasures /299 for Mr. Alan White and the Angels. Beautiful. And that is 17th on print, /299. Shohei Ohtani-san for the Trolley Dodgers. That one goes to my buddy Jimmy Nuge. Air Jordan, shout out to Bubba on the Allen and Ginter. Barry Larkin on that 1987 wood grain throwback, Mr. Wright. Raleigh Fingers. Ricky Henderson on that 1990 Bowman. Shout out to Dutchie. Ooh, we got a Burt Blyleven on the grayscale. I think that one's going to be numbered to 35 or 75? 75 on the grayscale this year. In 2024, they were numbered to 49, so they switched up the numbers just a little bit. How about Eddie Matthews for the Milwaukee Braves? Duke Snyder, 1952, Luscious Lamb Chops Lou Brock. In action, Gunnar Henderson. Acuna Matata. No sweat, Mr. Pine Tar himself, George Brett. Hold the Kobe Mayo on your First Lights for the Orioles. Shout out to Uncle Moosey. Ooh, how about a little Morning Dickie R.A. Dickey. And that is number 299 on the first lights for the Mets, going to Mr. Robert Parkinson. And then finishing off round number 1, we have Buster Posey and Dusty Baker. Not too shabby. Round number 2. And then, my friends, we're going to get into our pack number 4s and the encased cards. Humongous shout out to those of you who are watching on YouTube this morning. I appreciate you so darn much. Thank you. Poker King Ken Colbeck, good morning, my man. I agree, Victor Lopez. Shout out to my buddy Andy Friedman, who did the art for all these cards. Okie dokie. Round number 2, after I snag myself a little sippy. Good morning, Mr. Ward. How you doing, Rashid? Travie Patty, good morning, young man. All right, we got a little Adrian Beltre for our Texas Rangers. Big Dave Stewart. Harold Baines on the 1990 Bowman throwback. Old Greg.
Easy now, fuzzy little man Peach.
On the Shoebox Treasures, $2.99 for the Braves, going to Mr. Cameron Cole. And that is 56 out of 99. There you go, Cameron. Francisco of the Lindor with those stunner shades. Alan Trammell, Mark Teixeira, Mickey Mantle, and Willie Mays. That one goes to the pinstripes because it is a base card and it's on the left. Wallop and Wallach, we found his autograph last night. Absolutely right, Jeffro. Shout out to our buddy the Card Carver. Doc Gooden, shout out to Brandon Franz. Rashid Ward, you could not be more correct, my man. Thank you. The Big Hurt with the Big Heart, Mr. Frank Thomas. Hold the Kobe Mayo on the first lights. Keith Hernandez, shout out to Jerry Seinfeld and my St. Lunatics. Looking at you there, Jeffro. Wally Johnson. Mikey Schmidt on the 1985 throwback. All Rise, Aaron Judge. Schwellenbach on your first lights for Cameron Cole's Atlanta Braves. 1951 Bowman. That is correct. You got it, baby. Beautiful. How about the Iron Man? Little Cal Ripken Jr. But first, we have Old Man Spawn. Looking happy to be there. Fernando Valenzuela, rest in peace to the legend. Record breaker Cal Ripken Jr. Eddie Murray. Chase Utley, one more time. Shout out to Mikey 1. Craig Biggio on that 1990 Bowman throwback. Jose Ramirez on the Sepia 250. And that one goes to our crazy Clevelanders, and that is Mr. Alan White. Congratulations again, Alan. My PC, since I was knee-high to a grasshopper, Mr. Nolan Ryan on that 1987 Record Breakers. Orale Vato, Fergie Jenkins for our Texas Rangers. The best third baseman to ever do it, Mr. Robin Yount, laying down the bunt. Ooh, we got Whitey Ford singing the blues. Donnie Baseball with that luscious lip curtain. Mr. Dennis Eckersley, shout out to Dutchie. And there's our autograph. Hey, Legends. Alan White for your Florida Marlins, my man. And that is Melody's PC, Mr. Trevor Hoffman, on the logo laminate autograph. And that is first on print to 35.
Oh my God, it's so juicy.
They don't call me the bookend king for nothing, my dear friends. There you go, Alan. Beautiful. You nailed it, Rashid. There you go, my man. Sleeve it and top loading that one up for you. I see you, Mikey 1. All right, all right. Congratulations again there, Alan White. Beautiful. And we finish off with old Teddy Baseball and Jose Ramirez on the base. Mrs. J, thank you so much. All right, so we got 4 pack number 4s. Let's see what we have here, Legends. Good question, Mr. Piccirilli. I know we found a Tim Wallach autograph, but I'm not sure about the other Trevor Hoffman. We have found more Trevor Hoffman autographs in the family, though, in different products. We actually found one in 2024 Spotlight, the same artist that did these cards. Mr. Costa, good morning, my man. Oh, how about the Bird Murderer? We did not find him in our 1989 tops, but we found him in the 2025 Shoebox Treasures. Mr. Randy Johnson. And that goes to Dr. A. Aaron. Mr. Hoffman, so nice. We have now seen him twice. Gary Cata. Old Greg.
Come out, Greg.
Maddox for the Cubbies. Going to Jim. Ooh, Mr. Mikey Kobaugh. How about Ken Griffey Jr., number 299? Congratulations, brother. You win this morning, Mr. Kobaugh. And that is 58 out of 99 on the kid there, buddy. I'm going to go ahead and top load that one up myself. Sorry, Luca. Excellent. I could not agree more, Rob Richardson. You were absolutely right. Gotta love the backwards. We have a Matty Williams for the Gigantes. Shout out to Rob Richardson. Thurman Munson, the Therminator, with that luscious lip curtain. Mr. Reggie Jackson, Mr. October. Kirk Gibson, 1989. Bryce Happa. Ken Griffey Jr. on the 1990 Bowman. Again. There you go, Mikey Kobaugh. And he says, if you don't mind, I'll keep that one, Dalen. Of course, brother. Of course. I expect you to, my man. Congratulations. I love it. How about Air Jordan Alvarez on the grayscale? Numbered to 75, and that is 27 out of 75. Somebody bang a trash can for those Astros. Phil Necro, also known as Santa Claus. We have a 2010 Mickey Cabrera. Necro, 75. Another Mickey Mantle and Willie Mays. So the cool thing, folks, is we actually got two of these. So I do believe one will go to the Gigantes and one will go to the Yankees. Wallop and Wallach. Doc Gooden. Craig Biggio in the 90 Bowman. Mr. Bob Feller on that 1951 Bowman. Shout out to that crazy leg kick. Keith Hernandez. Wally Johnson. Mookie Betts. On the Topps Chrome Refractor. That's fun. Kirby Puckett on that 1985 from Minnesota. Brooks Robinson commits robbery. I think that one's going to go to the Orioles. Game 5 of the World Series. Yep, indeed. The Crime Dog, Mr. Fred McGriff on that 1990 Bowman. And there's Andy Friedman. Hey! We just got an SP there, ladies and gentlemen. There's my buddy Andy. That's the gentleman that made these designs. How cool. And there it is. Andy Friedman SP. So, folks, we do not have an Andy Friedman spot. So we're going to have to randomize this one amongst everybody in the break. Figure out who gets the old Andy Friedman. Then we have Jorge Bell for the talented Toronto Blue Jays. And Ernie Banks on that 1959 throwback. Beautiful. There you go, folks. Let's see what's our encased. Excuse me. Got to sleeve up Andy. Mr. Saltzgiver, so there is no Rockies in that product, unfortunately. That's why they were so cheap. There is no Rockies in these shoebox treasures. There was also no Rockies in the 2024 Spotlight. Yeah, for some reason, he doesn't do the Rockies. Super weird. I have no idea why. Mrs. JunkWax, there's one more right here for you, babe. Right? All right, in our encased, we have Pudge Rodriguez for our Texas Rangers. And that one goes to Dr. A. Aaron. Excellent. And last but not least, you got the Mets. Gary Cata. And that one goes to Mr. Robert Parkinson. Neither of those are numbered, though. But there you go. We are through our shoebox treasures. First two boxes, anyway. Let's switch it up a little bit and get into some finest baseball, shall we? First of two boxes. So we're looking at 4 autographs total. Buena suerte. Good luck. I hope to find something juicy for each and every one of you. And we will random off that Andy Friedman after the break. Empty box number 1. Let's just take down box number 2 while we're at it. And then, of course, my friends, the pièce de la résistance is that Bowman Chrome Breaker's Delight. Empty box number 2. All right, pack number 4, Ectomy. And best of luck to each and every one of you. Victor Lopez says, flip a coin? For what, my friend? Bear Cards, thank you for smacking that follow button. Welcome to the crew, buddy. Excellent to have you. All right, round number 1, we start off with a Minnesotan, Mr. Byron Buxton. Shohei Ohtani-san. Excellent way to start for the Trolley Dodgers. There you go, Jim. Rhett Lauder with his Locks of Love. Gotcha, Mr. Costa. Hold the Kobe Mayo. Riley Greeny. Shout out to my brother, Mr. Brad Greeny. And there's our very first autograph legends for the Nationals going to Paging Dr. Aaron Whiteman. On card DJ Hertz for the Nationals. How about Manny Machado to 250 on the purple going to San Diego? That is Mr. Alan White. Darake Baldwin for the Braves. Matt Shaw for the Cubbies. Acuna Matata. Connor Norby. Devin Williams. Wyatt Langford for our Rangers. Mr. Cam Smith, rookie for the Astros. Shout out to Mr. Piccirilli. Francisco Lindor on the X-Fractor for the Mets. Willie Adames for the Gigantes, and that is a blue X-Fractor to 75. Congratulations, Rob Richardson. Jaron Duran on the X-Fractor. The Iron Man on the finest timelines for Uncle Moosey's Orioles. Austin Riley on the Refractor, and Roki Sasaki for the Trolley Dodgers. And that's another one for Jimmy Nuge. Congratulations, my man. Hey, Jay, it is wonderful to see you, my brother. How we doing there, Ship City? Very, very cool to have you over here from eBay Live, my man. Thank you from the bottom of my heart for following us over here, my man. Great to see you this morning. And Legends, can we get that warm Junk Wax Vintage welcome to Ship City Collectibles? That is our buddy Jay, who has followed us over here from the eBay. And by the way, folks, we purchased a brand new collection. So if you're unaware, this Saturday on eBay is going to be a doozy. I highly suggest you make it if you can. We have some really cool stuff. A lot of you have already seen some of it. All right, moving on. Thank you so much, Mikey1. You rocked my face off twice, and then once again in the morning. Steven, good morning, my man. Great to see you as always, my brother. Big hugs and firm handshakes all around. Mr. Costa. I just want to see both teams have a good performance, my man. My Seattle Mariners are out, so I have no skin in that game. Garage Goose, how do I find you on eBay? I tried Saturday, but no luck. So there is a link on my link tree that's on my TikTok profile, my friend. If you let me get through this stack, I'm happy to give you a little tutorial. Good morning, Bricks. Excellent to see you this morning, my brother. Happy Thursday. All right, we start off with a little Acuna Matata. Roki, so nice you got him twice. Sasaki. Air Jordan. Francisco. Zach Wheeler. And there's our second autograph, Carlos Rodriguez for the Brew Crew. And that is 20th on print to 175. And that goes to Keegan Schmitz. Congratulations, Keegan. Mr. Matt Shaw on the X-Fractor. Thank you, Garage Goose. Max Muncy for the Athletics. Hold the Kobe Mayo. Mikey Stanton. Darake Baldwin. Durbin. Seager. Juan Soto. Rafi Devers on the X-Fractor. Hunter Greeny. And that one's numbered to 150. Nope, I'm wrong. That's numbered to 99 for WKRP in Cincinnati. And that one goes to Mr. Alan White. Mikey Trout, back-to-back numbered to 325, and that is back-to-back for Alan White. Congratulations, legend. My PC, some Chaz. Thank you so much, DJP. Chip Lap. Good morning, my man. CJ Abrams. Yu Darvish. Bobby Witt Jr. for the Kansas City Royals. Shout out to Alan White. Kyle Tucker. Jacob Wilson, rookie for the Athletics. Julio Rodriguez. My PC for the Seattle Mariners. Salvi. Ozzy Albies. Jackson Merrill on the X-Fractor for the San Diegans. David Goggins. Adael Amador for the Rockies on the debut. Nacho and Christian Campbell for the Bo Sox. And that finishes off round number 2. Why, thank you, Dennis. I appreciate you doing that, my man. And Chip Lap, JunkWaxVintage.com. Thank you so much for asking there, Chip. Shout out to that Chip Lap. All right, let me snag myself a little sippy here, folks. So much better. Round number 3. As always, my dear friends, if it is your very first time tuning in this morning, thank you for being here. And if you have not smacked that follow button yet, you might want to. So we do this almost every single day. We're a tight-knit group of card enthusiasts, and we come together almost every single morning. And if it is your very first time here, folks, we would love to have you in the crew. So smack that follow button if you want. And FYI, thank you so much for the beautiful TikTok gift there, buddy. I see you. Helping to keep this channel on the rails, one beautiful heart at a time. Starting out with Justin Henry Malloy for the Motor City Kitties. Christian Yelich, McCutcheon, Uncle Larry, Willie Wagner, Adael Amador, back-to-back alliteration. Shout out to Cameron Cole. Thomas Sagisi for the St. Lunatics. Jackson Holiday to 325. That is Mr. Alan White's. Excuse me. Little housekeeping. All right, we got a Yoshi on the creators for the Trolley Dodgers. Reese Hines for WKRP. Yoshi's so nice, you got him twice. Little Trey Turner. How about a Richard Fitz? It is not hashtag JWAD yet, my dear friends. Jackson Holiday. Junior Caminero, your home run derby runner-up. You like that, Nurse Tony? Little Mikey Trout. Brent Rooker. Zheng Hoi Lee. And Mr. Rob Richardson, my brother from another mother. How about a second autograph for you in this break, my good man? Nailed it, Jeffro. Thank you. I love you so much. Edgar Cuero for the White Sox on the X-Fractor. Ichiro on the Finest Timelines, going to Mikey Coban, the Seattle Mariners. Trey Turner on the Creators. And that one is numbered 90th on print to 99 for those Fighting Phillies. And that goes to Nurse Tony. Felicidades, Nurse Tony. I'd like to have a go around with that Philly. Numbered to 99. Kumar Rocker. Freddie Freeman, your World Series MVP with his annoyingly perfect teeth. Christian Walker. Matty McLean. Louis Castillo for my Seattle Mariners. Edgar Cuero and Thorpe for the White Sox on the debut. And that one goes to Tomas Fredriksson, our brother from Norway. Shout out to our Norwegian brother. How about a Gunnar Henderson on the magenta to 300 for Dr. AA? No, excuse me, that goes to Alan White. I am so sorry. How about Brooks Lee from Minnesota? The Iron Man and Julio Rodriguez. So nice, we got him twice for those Seattle Mariners. Congratulations there, Mikey Koba. Beautiful. We got a couple of top loaders here, my friends. Good morning, Bryant. Excellent to see you, my fellow veteran. How we doing this morning, bro? Slowly, but very surely, we're getting the whole family in here. I see you, Dr. A.A. Ron. My man, right? Congratulations to the family pharmacist. Your second autograph of this break, my brother. Oh, Mikey Koba, that is very, very kind of you. I do think I have both of those, but I appreciate the thought, as always. Thank you so much, Mikey Koba. If you want to hang on to him, my man, you are absolutely welcome to do so. Mrs. Junk Wax, there's some cards up there for you. All right. Last base pack magics. You rock my face off, Mikey Koba. Good morning, one half of the Isley brothers. And there is Tomas Fredriksson. Perfect timing there, buddy. Hey, Tomas. Did you see what you just pulled there, my good man? Drew Thorpe on the debut rookie refractor on-card autograph. Not too shabby there, my Norwegian brother. Mrs. Junkwax says these finest cards are so pretty. You're absolutely right, my love. All right, we have a one half of the Brothers Young. We found his autograph last night for Mr. Lutz. Jose Ramirez. Shout out to Mr. Esposito Good morning to my awesome Arizona. Good to see you, Gregory. Pobrecito, Altuvito. A different type of short print. Again. Mason Wynn. Alex Bregman. Still looking weird in a Bo Sox uniform, in my humble opinion, on the X-Fractor. Ooh. Well, there you go. Jimmy Nuge. How about a Kyle Tucker to 50? Not too shabby there, my good man. We love gold. The taste of it, the smell of it, the texture. We love gold so much we lost our genitals in an unfortunate smelting accident. Yes. I'm from Austin. Isn't that weird? Put it in my skin box. Shave me from myself. Salty. Brooks Lee on the magenta to 350. I told that doggone Loch Ness monster, I don't want no doggone 350. I gave him $1. Absolutely right. Thank you, my dear friends. How about a Roki Sasaki on the arrivals? Colt Keith for the Motor City Kitties. Corbin Carroll, your 2023 Rookie of the Year. Austin Riley. Ryan McMahon. Peralta. Brian Reynolds Rap. Josh Young. Mydroth. Brooks Lee from Minnesota on the X-Fractor. A little Morning Wood.
Giggity, giggity.
On the Creators for the Nationals. Jackson Job, the Lawnmower Man. And Luis Robert. Last but not least for Mr. Fredrickson's White Sox. There you go, Thomas. Magnificent. We have 2 more packs of Finest, and then we're busting into the cherry on top. And then, of course, my friends, we're going to refresh JunkWaxVintage.com. So if you have purchased family rips, we're going to get into those in just a few minutes. Thank you for your patience. All right, last 2 here, boys and girls. Victor Lopez says, I hope you are not losing it, Dalen. Only slightly, buddy. And that's exactly how we want it. Okie dokie. Victor Lopez, have you ever seen any of the Austin Powers movies, my man? For somebody that's never seen those movies, you might think that I am very crazy. Like, what? All right, we got a Brooks Lee for Minnesota, a Rafi Devers, Francisco, Ketel Marte, former Seattle Mariner, Tyler Soderstrom for the Athletics on our X-Fractor, Wyatt Langford to 200 for our Texas Rangers, going to Paging Dr. A. Aaron. There you go, my good man. That one is yours. Louis Castillo for my Seattle Mariners, a little Morning Wood, Juan Soto, Nolan Schanuel, Nick Kurtz, rookie for the Athletics. That's another one for the Todd father. There you go, Mr. O'Hara. Hayden Dana. Shout out to our buddy Kyle Dana. Vladdy. All Rise. Mookie. Bryce Hampa. Jordan Lawler for the awesome Arizona Diamondbacks, going to Mr. Alan White. And that is a magenta, numbered to 300. Kumar Rocker. Mikey Trout. Cole Reagans. And that is another one for Mr. Alan White and his Kansas City Royals. Finishing off those pack number 4s. Good morning, Scotty 2 Hottie Kuniko. How are you this morning, my brother? Mrs. J. There you go, my love.
One down, one to go.
Last box magic, my friends. Good luck. And thank you so much for beating that screen like it owes you back child support money. I see you over there, you legends. We are up to 25,000 likes already this morning. We've only been here for just a little bit. Folks, we made it to 125,000 likes last night. Incredible. As always, my dear friends, as I say almost every single day, I am absolutely convinced that we have the best group of Gem Mint 10 human beings in the entire card hobby, right here in the JWVCC. And as always, my dear friends, that is 1,000% because of you. Has nothing to do with me. So thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for being a loved and valued member of the family. And I blame each and every one of you for all the positivity here and the big hits that we end up pulling, because I think it's something about the collective positivity of this entire community. So you all rock my face off. And with that being said, good luck. Looking for 3 more autographs in this one. One pack to rule them all. Empty box there, legends. Mr. Piccirilli says, why limit it to the card hobby? This might be the most positive group of individuals on Earth. You are not wrong, my friend. I like where your head's at. We have 17 spots left in our Bowman Chrome Megabox break. We have 12 spots left in the 5 Hobby Box football mixer. We have 12 spots left in the hockey break. Thank you so much for dropping that in the chat, my friend. Oh. Folks, we have something. Check it out. Think we got a relic auto in here, my friends. Let's find out together. All right, we start off with Uncle Moosey's Orioles, and that goes to Mr. Alan White. And that is a Tomas Sosa on-card first Bowman autograph. Oh. Hell yeah. How about an RPA for the Arizona Diamondbacks? And that goes to Mr. Alan White. Congratulations, Alan. Not too shabby there, my brother. And that is numbered to 150. Very nice. And last but not least, for the Mets, Jeremy Rodriguez. On-card numbered to 499 refractor first Bowman autograph for the Mets going to Mr. Robert Parkinson. Congratulations, Mr. Robert Parkinson. Thank you, Tony. We're going to sleeve and top load these up here real quick. I agree, Beetle-Roo. Good to see you again, my man. That one does not want to play nice, so we're going to go in 130 point on that one. And you know what? I think I'm out of big old top loaders. So we got to bust into a brand new pack of 130 point top loaders. For those of you that don't know, if you want to head on over to JunkWaxVintage.com, you can snag some of these yourself. Personally, I think they're the best top loaders in the entire card hobby. But obviously, I am slightly partial. Thank you so much, Greg. All right, brand new 130 point top loader. Oh, you know what? And that's going to be a little big for a 130 even. Grab me a 180. Yeah. But we'll grab one for that. No sweat. We do have one out in the work area. 55er for Mr. Rodriguez. Rashid says you must get those influencer boxes. I think so. I hope so. You want to load my boxes? Feel free. Hey, Mr. Legak. Thank you so much for smacking that sub button. I appreciate it, my man. Welcome to the family officially. Ladies and gentlemen, can we get that warm welcome to Mr. D. Legak? I think it's D. Legacy, maybe? That was that's supposed to say? But cannot thank you enough for smacking that sub button, my man. Helping to keep this channel on the rails. And good morning, Mean Brad Greeny. Great to see you this morning, my brother. That is beautiful. Thank you, my love. Nope, that's a 130. That is a 180. Beautiful. Congratulations again, Mr. Alan White, on the Jordan Lawler RPA to 150. All right. Quick little recap here, folks. Are you okay, my love? Yes. Goodness gracious. Take it easy, babe. She put a little too much English on that one. Alrighty. So, folks, we're going to do a recap, and then we're going to auction, or not auction, but random off this Andy Friedman SP amongst everyone in the break. But we had a little Nick Kurtz rookie for the Athletics. Air Jordan on the grayscale, numbered to 75. Jim Abbott to 99 for the Angels. Big Ben Rice on the first lights. Mike Trout to 99 for the Angels. Bert Blyleven to 75 on the grayscale for the Angels. Hold the Kobe Mayo for the Orioles, rookie. R.A. Dickey to 99 for the Mets. Old Greg.
Come out, Greg.
Maddox, $2.99 for the Braves. Hold the Kobe Mayo on the first lights. Jose Ramirez, numbered to 50 on the sepia. Paul Molitor. That one is numbered to 35 on the Topps logo laminate. You can kind of see the logos there. Nacho for the Braves. Dale Murphy to 99 for the Braves. Juan Soto to 50 for the Mets on the sepia. Mr. Double Barrel D. White Evans on the sepia for Baston, numbered to 50. Good morning to the captain. And we're not talking about Derek Jeter. Good to see you this morning, Chris. Chris. They do, Mikey Koba, yes. You can find the Planetary Pursuits, yes. Schwellenbach for the Braves on the grayscale. Rhett Lauder with his Locks of Love. Teddy Baseball. And that is another one on the logo laminate, numbered to 35. Jose Canseco, my PC on the grayscale, numbered to 75. Larry Walker, 1990 Bowman. Gary Cata, numbered to 35. Brooks Lee on the first lights for Minnesota. We got a Teddy Baseball. That one is not numbered. So I think that one's the one that's going to go to Chef James Reinhart, my love. Thank you, babe. All right, into our finest. We have a magenta to 300 Jordan Lawler to go with that RPA, Alan White. Wyatt Langford to 200 for the Texas Rangers. Brooks Lee from Minnesota to 350 on the magenta. Adames for the Gigantes, numbered to 75 on the X-Fractor. Carlos Rodriguez to 125 for the Brew Crew. That one goes to Keegan Schmitz. Hunter Greeny. Shout out to my brother, Mr. Meanie Brad Greeny. Mikey Trout for the Angels to 325. 325 Jackson Holiday. Trey Turner to 99 for those fighting Phillies. Gunnar Henderson to 300 for the Orioles. Machado to 250 for the Padres. Mr. Trevor Hoffman for the Marlins going to Alan White. Juan in a Million Marshall. And that one goes to Rob Richardson. And we just lost him recently, I believe, if my memory serves me correctly. So that might be one of his last autos, my man. That is very, very cool. Ken Griffey Jr. to 99 going to Mikey Koba on the Shoebox Treasures. DJ Hertz for the Nationals going to Dr. A. Aaron. Sosa for the Orioles going to Alan White. Rodriguez for the Mets going to Robert Parkinson. Kyle Tucker to 50 for the Cubbies going to my buddy Jimmy Nuge. Drew Thorpe for the White Sox going to our Norwegian brother. Good morning, Invader Zim. Great to see you, Alex. Another one for Rob Richardson on the Jung Hoi Lee. And last but not least, Diamondbacks RPA Jordan Lawler to 150. Another one for Mr. Alan White. Excellent. All right, let's random off a short print, shall we? After I snag myself a little sippy. Cheers, my friends. Roast. Pinkies up because we're fancy. All right. Give me just a moment here, folks. I'm going to copy a team list and I'm going to do a moose race. That's how we're going to figure out who gets this here Andy Friedman. My buddies over here on TikTok, if you would like to come over and join us on Twitch or YouTube or Kick or Facebook, you're more than welcome. Unfortunately, TikTok is the only platform out of the 5 that we are live on right this second that cannot see the moose race. I do apologize. But the moose race is only 30 seconds. So if you want to stick where you're at, that's okay too. And the Garage Goose, my fellow beautiful, beautiful human being. Thank you for the beautiful gifts there, my man. I appreciate you. And Bryant, I see over there, Sarge. As always, my brother, thank you. Dan, not a single Cardinal? I'm pretty sure there was Cardinals in there, my man. Quite a few, actually. I don't think we got any big Cardinals cards. That's a fact. But there's definitely Cardinals cards in there, my brother. That is a 5-box break. Aw, thank you so much, Mr. Peaks. We're about to get there in just a moment, my good man. All right, legends. I give you just a second to come over here and join us on those other platforms if you want. Shout out to Uncle Moosey. 30 seconds on the clock. Oh, what the heck? Our moose race is coming up. Give me just a moment here, legends. There we go. That's a little bit better. Thank you so much, Nurse Tony. I think you're right, Mikey Kobach. Correct. All right, Legend, 30 seconds on the clock. In this list, we have all your MLB teams, and whatever team wins is going to get this here Andy Friedman SP. All righty. Best of luck to each and every one of you. Here you go. All right, Angels on the front side, Yankees on the back side, the Red Sox. No, the White Sox taking the whole shot. Congratulations to our Norwegian brother. The Angels coming up to the front. Shout out to Mr. Alan White. All right, they're all back to the middle of the pack there, unfortunately. It is anybody's race with 11 seconds to go. It is all Angels and Yankees at the moment. The bookends. Padres coming up quickly, though, as well. Padres going to Mr. Alan White. But here come the Cardinals, and that is Daniel Bailey. Congratulations to Dan the Man.
Oh, yeah.
You might not have got any big Cardinals in the race or in the break there, my brother. But you did get a nice Andy Friedman SP in the Moose race. Congratulations there, Dan the Man. That's a nice one, buddy. I might even think about grading that one because it is very, very nicely centered. What's up there, Damocles? Welcome back, my brother from Down Under. All right. Thank you so much for the congratulations to Dan the Man. I truly appreciate it. My legends over here on Twitch. Let me put his name on that one real quick. Dan the Man, are you still here this morning, buddy? There you go. Congratulations to Mr. Dan Bailey. Excellent. All right. That was a wonderful way to start our morning, if I do say so myself. Thank you, Mikey1. Thank you, Mr. Esposito. Thank you, Mr. Kobach. Gracias, Dutchy. Good morning, Mr. Paul Bailey, another OG of the family. Great to see you this morning, my man. Shout out to Mr. Brian Smith. Mr. Peacharelli, there you go, buddy. Shout out to the St. Lunatics. Hey, you are very, very welcome, Dan. You didn't get anything huge in the break, but you got a nice Andy Friedman SP there, my brother. Congratulations. All right. We need to get to some beautiful family rips here, folks. If you would allow me just a moment, I'm going to refresh that shop for the first time on this thankful Thursday morning. As always, my dear friends, I hope each and every one of you are having the most thankful Thursday morning possible. If by some act of the universe you're having a challenging morning, I'm sorry you're having to go through that, folks, and I sincerely hope I can take your mind off of it for just a couple of minutes. Thanks for being here. Do we have Mr. Ray Wells in the house? Ray, I believe you're going to be first this morning, buddy. It's true, Paul Bailey, it's true. And we saw Chris, not Lee Bailey, last night. Rashid, you're up next, buddy. All right, Ray. Thank you, as always, my good man, for snagging these down from JunkWaxVintage.com. We have some NBA Hoops hanger action. Then we have a hobby pack of Topps Chrome basketball and some Topps Chrome Disney. Nice little variation this morning, Ray Wells. Let's start with some Disney, shall we? And of course, folks, if you would like to head on over to JunkWaxVintage.com and snag something down for yourself to rip, you are totally invited to do so, because the queue is very small this morning. All right, we start a Stop Looking at Me, Swan. Elizabeth Swan from Pirates of the Caribbean. Oaken. How about Duke Weaselton? Shout out to Alan Tudyk, the dude that does that voice, I believe. And Mei Lee, last but not least, on the Disney. Always happy to rip into some Disney cards. Thank you, Ray Wells. Excuse me. All right, we're going to go into some... Actually, we're going to save that hobby pack for last. And let's get into some NBA hoops for Mr. Ray Wells. Good luck, Ray. Ah, roger that, Mr. Peacharelli. Interesting. I am right there with you, Mikey Koba. I love that dude. Have you seen his show on Netflix, The Alien Show, by the way? He has his own show, and it is hilarious. All right, starting off with doubles. Kobe White. Malik Monk. We need a hero. Tyler Hero, Isaac Okoro, Denny Avdija, Trey Murphy III, Siakam for Indiana. Shout out to Master Wayne, AJ Johnson, Draymond Green, Bobby Clintman, Jalen Dalen Williams for OKC. Thank you so much, Nurse Tony. There's actually several seasons of it. It's a good one. Bub Carrington. I think it's called Resident Alien, something like that on Netflix. If you search that actor, you can find it, Mikey Koba. Mark my words, brother. If you like him, like we do, you will love that show. Thank me later. Donovan Clingan, looking a little clingy for Rip City. Stephon Castle for our San Antonio Spurs, not too shabby. Cam Reddish, Dylan Jones, Yao Ming on the parallel, very, very cool for our Houston Rockets. Been a while since we pulled a Yao Ming card. Thank you to Nurse Tony, beautiful. Paul George, Kelly Olenek, former Gonzaga Bulldog. I have had a few drinks with that fella, let me tell you. Oh, the stories I could tell. Mr. Jamal Murray for the Nuggies. D.A.A. Ron Fox for now San Antonio. Marcus Smart, Jalen Dalen Johnson, Andre Jackson, Grayson Allen, Derek Jones, Kevin Huerter on the color match for the Kings. Shout out to Miss Melody. Markel Fultz on those mesmerizing parallels for Orlando. Luca on your frequent flyers. Bub Carrington and Mr. Trey Young, Uncle Smitty's PC. Last but not least on the green chrome, for lack of a better term. Gonna sleeve that one up for you, buddy, because it's pretty. All right.
One down, one to go.
Last pack magic, Ray Ray. Let's see if we can't find you something juicy here, buddy. Thank you as always, Ray Wells. And we start out with an Olivier Maxence. Live long and prosper. I'll see myself out. James Harden, the man, the myth, the beard. Sounds wonderful, Mikey Koba. I will check that right after the show this morning, my man. Have a wonderful remainder of your day, and we'll see you back here tonight, brother, and I'll hit you in the email box. Thank you, Mikey Koba, for bearing with me on that one, bud. Mr. Johnny Collins for Utah. Shout out to Johnny Utah, who's on a cruise right now, that lucky ducky. Mr. Scoot Henderson for Rip City. Elvin Hayes for Washington on the refractor. Oh. Evan Fournier to 149. Not too shabby there, good buddy. Nice one. And last but not least, Melody's buddy, Mr. Jaime Jaquez Jr. on the Destiny. And that finishes off those packs, Mr. Ray Wells. We will catch you on the flippity flop there, Mikey Koba. Thank you, my brother. There you go, Ray Wells. Not too shabby, my friend. Thank you, as always, for snagging those down from the website and giving the family some beautiful eye candy this morning, Ray Wells. You rock my face off. Thank you, as always, Ray Ray. Okie dokie. Mr. Ward, Rashid, are you here and are you ready, my man? And then we're going to refresh that shop. So, folks, we will have some new breaks up there at JunkWaxVintage.com today. We do have some new products that will be up there at JunkWaxVintage.com today as well. And if we fill that football break, we will bust that one tonight. I am very, very excited to do so. 5 boxes, 10 autographs, and I have that feeling we're going to find something juicy. Mikey1 says, imagine if Dalen used all the brain power he has for remembering our names, PC teams, and everything else about us, and instead used it for medical research or something. He'd cure cancer in a week. I love it so much. Thank you. All right, folks. There's Mr. Rashid. Beautiful. And Rashid, you are actually the last person in the queue. So after this rip, we have a open queue, my dear friends. So if you would like to head on over there to the website and snag something down for yourself, you're invited to do so. All right, Rashid, let's start with some 1994 Select Baseball, shall we? Always happy to bust into some 90s baseball. See if we can't find you a Ken Griffey Jr. Maybe a Randy Johnson. I don't think Holy Noli is in these ones, unfortunately. Alrighty. We start off with an Alan Watson for the St. Lunatic. Shout out to Jeff Rowe. Luis Gonzalez for those dastardly Diamondbacks. Shout out to Mr. Esposito. Daryl Kyle. Todd Benzinger for the Gigantes. Shout out to Rob Richardson. Rod Beck with a luscious lip curtain. Look at that. Channeling his inner Fu Manchu. Where's the old horseshoe when we need him? Shout out to Jeremy Coe. Very nice. That gets a JWV 9.5 on the stash. How about a Jeff Juden for those fighting Phillies? J.R. Phillips for the Gigantes. Stuck together with Julio Franco. Kirk Gibson for the Motor City Kitties. Billy Swift for the Gigantes. And fun fact, my dear friends, a lot of you, give me a hell yeah in the chat if you remember that 1985 Mark McGuire from the USA team. So Billy Swift was a Seattle Mariner, and he was on that very, very same team. Cool, right? How about the strong Kentucky Waterfall mustache combo of Mr. Dennis Eckersley? Darren Lewis laying down the bunt for the Gigantes. Shout out to Mr. Rob Richardson. Dale Michelli for the Pirates. Jim Leyritz looking happy to be there for the Pinstripes. I like it. Mr. Hamilton for the Brew Crew. Vince Coleman for the Kansas City Royals. Shout out to Mr. Alan White. I see you there, Jeff Rowe. How about a Keith Lockhart for the San Diegans? John Hudek for the Astros. Somebody bang a trash can. Brian Happa, Bryce Harper's daddy. Just kidding. Terry Steinbach. Shout out to Dutchie and the Athletics. Eric Davis for the Motor City Kitties. Brent Gates, our not-so-sinister Gates for the Athletics. Shout out to Dutchie. And last but not least, channeling his inner Fu Man Rick Shue, old Dave Henderson for Alan White's Royals. Not too shabby. A 1994 select there, Rashid. And let's go to 2023 Fleer Tradition Baseball. See if we can't find some Derek Jeter. Looking at you there, Chris Conder. Good morning, Bubba. One. How are you, my fellow Austinite? Thank you for the positivity, Greg. How about a Travis Hafner for our Texas Rangers? Kevin Appier. Keith Folk. Rick Helling. Chipper Jones for those Atlanta Braves. Shout out to Cameron Cole, Mr. Saltzgiver. Ben Grieve. Jermaine Dye. Paul Konerko for the White Sox on the 1961 throwback banner season. Craig Monroe and Corey Patterson, given the same look that Mrs. Junkwax gives me when she sees me buying cards at Barnes & Noble. Fun. All right, Rashid Ward, another absolutely beautiful rip together, my man. Thank you, and I hope you're driving safe out there, good buddy. Good morning, Krabby Rob. How is our Prince Edward Island pal on this thankful Thursday morning? All right, Rashid. Thank you again, my man, and I am looking forward to the next one, my brother. Cheers, my friends. Roast. All right. Let's refresh that shop real quick and see where we're at, my dear friends. And we are current up there in the shop. Krabby Rob says, how is the family? Family is wonderful, man. How's your family going there, Krabby Rob? It has been a busy one over here in the Junk Wax Vintage Studios, and it has now become a family business. So my mom helps us out, my nephew, all the boys. It's pretty cool, man, if I'm being honest with you. The other day, I actually walked out. I had a little bit of a moment. I had Sawyer sorting cards. My mom was sorting. My nephew was sorting. I was sorting. And I kind of had a moment just to step back and look at it and go, wow, we have come a very, very long way in 5 years here, folks. And that is because of each and every one of you. So at the end of the day, folks, I give it up to you. So thanks for asking, Krabby Rob. How is our favorite single dad in the family this morning, buddy? Callan's Cards says, where are you streaming on, bro? So we're actually live on 5 platforms right now, my man. You can find us here on TikTok, Facebook, Kick, YouTube, and Twitch. So if you want to come on over and join the whole rest of the family, come on over, baby. We would love to have you. Welcome to the family. Alrighty, well, let's just rip into some more juicy junk wax while we are awaiting our next order up there at JunkWaxVintage.com. We do have a lot. That is true, my love. So Mrs. Junk Wax just reminded me we do have a lot on the agenda today over here in the Junk Wax Vintage Studios. So, legends, I am going to go ahead and call that last call on a thankful Thursday morning. If you would like to rip something down from JunkWaxVintage.com, you are absolutely welcome to do so. But if you want to wait until later tonight, that's okay too, because you already know we will be back here tonight at 8 p.m. Central Standard Time to do it all over again. All right, let's get back to some 1990 Fleer baseball. See if we can't find a Ken Griffey Jr. Absolutely right, James Reinhart. Yes, you nailed it, buddy. Oh, hell yeah. Thank you so much, Paul Bailey, snagging down a Leaf Trinity Megabox. I appreciate you, Paulie. All right, we start off with the Mets on the sticker. How about a Bobby Thigpen, Mark Grant, Mel Hall, Dave West, The Man, The Myth, The Mustache, Mr. Jack Morris for the Motor City Kitties, Midnight and Jeff Montgomery, Ken Griffey Sr., Rafael Belliard for the Pirates. And if I remember correctly, he is part of that 1995 World Series winning Braves team. Richie Gadman, Mike Lavalier, Juan and Emilian Behringer, Chucky McElroy with Moises Alou. Shout out to Luke Moise. Corey Snyder for the Indians. Shout out to Yessie Hockey and Tim Hudson. The Iron Man, Cal Ripken Jr. Beautiful. And the Bone, Mr. Jay Buhner, who actually lives right here in Boerne, Texas. That is Ken Griffey Jr.'s children's godfather. Not kidding. Very cool. Rashid, you want me to keep him? Okay. My pleasure, buddy. That is very kind of you. I appreciate that, Rashid. Kalans, thank you for smacking the follow button over here on Twitch, homie. Welcome. Great to have you, my man. Legends, can we get that warm Junk Wax Vintage welcome to Kalans for joining us over here on Twitch? Thank you for making the switch, my friend. Alrighty. I heard you.
Somehow, everything was different.
Uh-huh.
Like a new person had
Got it.
for me.
Okay.
I could see myself
Thank you, honey.
respected
I appreciate it. Okay. So, hey, Paul Bailey. I apologize, brother. We actually don't have that box. So, we have one. And I think you got a couple. So, Paul Bailey, I see you snagged two of these, my man. We only have one, but we do have a 2025 football. So if you want to throw that one in there, we can do both of those. Or, Paul Bailey, if you want me to refund one of them, I can do that too. You just let me know what you want to do there, Paulie. Oh, Kalans. That is extremely kind of you, my friend, and I truly cannot thank you enough. That is magnificent. Welcome to the family, brother. Great to have you. And thank you for joining us on all the other platforms. I appreciate you, my man. Welcome to the family. And it actually looks like you have your crown next to your name, so you're an Amazon Prime user, so you actually have a free subscription over here on Twitch, if you did not know. Thank you so much, Paul Bailey, for working with us on that one, my man. Truly appreciate you. Thank you, Paulie. All right, legends. This might be our last family rip of this thankful Thursday morning, but don't you worry, folks. Don't you fret. We will be back here tonight at 8 p.m. Central Standard Time, and we get to do it all over again. That is correct, Tony. Yep, that's what that crown means. That means that they're a Prime Gaming user. So they get a free 1-month subscription every month. The only bummer about it is you have to manually resubscribe every month. It does not roll over. It is my pleasure, Kalans. You got it, brother. Thank you so damn much. And there is never any pressure, my friend. But hopefully I can earn that subscription someday. Alrighty. Mr. Paul Bailey. Good luck. Sounds awesome, Nurse Tony. Thank you. So, fun fact, my friends, we actually get a little bit more money to myself and Mrs. Junkwax from the Prime Gaming subscriptions. So we've actually had quite a few of you extremely kindly and thoughtfully reach out behind the scenes and say, hey, Dalen, we do want to use that Prime sub, but it is free to us. We want to make sure that that doesn't like hurt your channel in any way. On the contrary, my friends, it's actually even better than a regular subscription. So thank you so much for using those Prime Gaming subscriptions. Oh, hell yeah. Kalans, officially welcome to the family, brother, and I cannot thank you enough for smacking that Prime subscription. You rock my face off twice, and then once again in the morning. Welcome to the family, my man. Great to have you. All right, empty box there, Paul Bailey.
I can see myself in a perspective that I've never seen before. No inhibitions, no worries.
Empty box number 2. Good morning, CJ Shermanator. Great to see Mr. Pots and Pans this morning. How you doing, legend? You were just in time for possibly our last box of the morning. And we're busting into some Leaf Trinity Mega baseball. And we start off with a Steel Slade Caldwell. Shout out to Mr. Esposito, our awesome Arizonan. Oh, you lucky ducky, Paul Bailey. 96 out of 99 on the Slade Caldwell. And look what's coming next.
Oh my God!
Ken Griffey Jr. on the Steel. And that is also numbered to 99. 80th on print. Congratulations there, Paul Bailey. Beautiful. We have a rookie relic, a former Spokane Indian, Mr. Charlie Condon. Malcolm in the Middle Moore. Gary Templeton. A-Rod for the Pinstripes, former Seattle Mariner. Jefferson Cuero for the Brew Crew. Chuck Knobloch for Minnesota. Slade Caldwell, so nice you got him twice. And Bryce Matthews, somebody bang a trash can for those Astros. There you go, Greg Esposito. Paul Bailey, brother. That is too kind of you, my man. I can't take that from you, buddy. That is unbelievably kind of you, Paul Bailey. If you want to keep that, Ken Griffey Jr., my man, you please do. I hope you in no way, shape, or form feel any kind of obligated, my man. There is never any obligation to gift me anything, although I am immensely grateful when you do. But that is a beautiful, beautiful card, Paul Bailey. On the stand goes Mr. Junior. Oh, Paul Bailey. You are hit me in the feels over here, buddy. That is indescribably kind of you, Paul Bailey. If you insist, my man, I'll keep it. Semi-reluctantly. But I'm very, very grateful. Thank you so much, Paul Bailey, you big sweetie. Let's get into your football box here, buddy. See if we can't find you some instant karma. That's right, Jeffro. You can and you will like it. All right, we start off with an autograph. Jabre Barber. Is he related to Tiki and Rondé? That's the question. And that one is not numbered. Evan Svoboda. The Walrus, also known as Andy Reid. Shout out to Alan White and the Kansas City Royals. Howie Walker. Dalen Henderson. Ty Simpson. Eddie George for Tennessee. And I am still thirsty. Casey Concepcion. Jaden Bow. And Kyron Lacey, go Tigers. With Xavion Thomas, that is back-to-back LSU. Finishing that one off for you, Paul Bailey. I am going to sleeve and top load your autograph here, buddy. What do we know about Jabre Barber, college football player? Mr. Thomason, good morning, my man. All right. So he was born in Dothan, Alabama. One of the very first UFCs was in Dothan, Alabama. Fun fact, that is awesome. He began his collegiate football career at Troy University. He played for Texas A&M and starting in 2024. He did declare for the 2025 NFL Draft. After the draft, he accepted a rookie minicamp invite from the Cleveland Browns. Looks like he has some resilience. He has come back from an injury. So we'll have to keep an eye on that young man. There you go, Paul Bailey. Thank you so much, Mr. Legac. I appreciate that, buddy. Great to have you in the family this morning. Thank you. And I love that warm welcome. Thank you so much, Kalans. All righty, Paul Bailey. All of these will go into your pile, my brother. I'm going to top load your Caldwell because he is numbered to 99 as well. Mr. Paul Bailey, one of the oldest of OGs of this entire family. Thank you so much, legend. You are very welcome, and all thanks go to you, buddy. Moderator extraordinaire. Mr. Piccirilli says, I got my notification that my Bowman University Chrome Megabox is on its way to my house. Ridiculously excited. I can see that, my man. I love it. You'll have to let us know what you pull. All right, let me put Paul Bailey's name on this little bad boy real quick. And legends, I'm going to call one more last call. If you would like to rip something down from the shop, you are absolutely welcome to do so. But if you want to wait till later tonight, that is 1,000% okay too. Mr. Josh Fish, how you doing, my man? Big hugs and firm handshakes to you, Joshy. How is our crazy Cubs fan this morning? Hope you're having a wonderful morning there, buddy. There you are, Mr. Paul Bailey. Thank you again, my friend. You and I have ripped into a lot of stuff together almost the last 5 years, Polly. Love you, buddy. Mr. Josh Fish, doing well, just ready to take the kids trick-or-treating. You and I both, buddy. And by the way, folks, just a heads up. Typically, our Friday night lights starts at 8 p.m. Tomorrow night, because of Halloween, we're going to start an hour later, okay? So tomorrow night, we will start at 9 p.m. Central Standard Time. Want to give everybody a heads up. Victor Lopez, it is burrito time, my man. You know it. Tu sabes way. So, my dear friends, my family, it has been almost 2 hours of quality family time on this extremely thankful Thursday morning. It is time for your boy to go wreck a couple of Red's breakfast burritos. So, as always, my dear friends, please, on this thankful Thursday, until I see you again, be nice to yourself. Please be good to yourselves, folks. When you're using that inner monologue, because we all do, try to say nice things to yourself. Try to be your own best cheerleader today, because the only person you could depend on is you, right? So always remember, folks, that our thoughts eventually over time become our actions. Our actions eventually over time become our lifestyle. And our lifestyle over time becomes everything. So at the end of the day, folks, it is absolutely vital to keep up here as clean as humanly possible. So please be good to yourselves. Secondly, please be good to the people around you. Practice the heck out of that golden rule. And I know what you're going to say. But Uncle JunkWax, those other human beings out there, sometimes they make it really difficult to pay forward that golden rule. Hey, I get it. I completely understand. Unfortunately, my friends, our world, and especially this card hobby that we love so much, at times can be chock full of a-holes. We do not need any more. We're all set in the a-hole department. What we do need is kindness, patience, tolerance, and empathy. And you incredible human being, you have the power to be the change that you want to see in the world today. I have faith in you. So please be good to yourselves. Please be good to the people around you, no matter how difficult those other human beings might make it. And lastly, do your absolute damnedest to maintain that attitude of gratitude, my dear friends. Try to keep your focus on the blessings that have been bestowed upon you instead of the things that you want that maybe you don't have yet, right? So always remember, my dear friends, there is hundreds of thousands, if not millions of people out there today, right this second, who are really, truly struggling. People that do not have food, people that do not have shelter, people that do not have support, they do not have family, right? So if you have a car that runs, if you have a gainfully employed job, if your kids are healthy, if your family loves you and trusts you, if you've got a card community that cares about you and loves you and trusts you, if you have any of those things that I just mentioned, you absolutely have a short list of things to be grateful for today, my dear friends. So I hope you find whatever's on your list, and I hope you let it motivate you throughout this entire Thankful Thursday. So TLDR, be good to yourselves, be good to the people around you, and practice that attitude of gratitude. Mr. James Reinhardt, have a magnificent remainder of your day. Mr. Peacherili, we will see you later tonight, my good man. And as always, legends, we have a little outro jingle. I would love you to listen to it. Let's take it back down a little bit, shall we? Let's bring it back down. Noah Litt, you have a great day as well, my man. Thank you so much for the positivity. Aw, Noah Litt, that is extremely kind of you to say, my friend. Thank you so damn much. That means more to us than you will ever know, bud. And I can't follow everybody, but I got you. Welcome to the family, Noah. Looks like you have a private account, so you might have to approve my follow there, bud. All right, legends. Have a magnificent remainder of your day. Enjoy that outro jingle. Nurse Tony, Mad Thoughts, Mr. Peacherili, Paul Bailey, Mr. Lagac, Kalans. Welcome to the family, gentlemen. We're grateful to have you, and we'll see you back here tonight at 8 p.m. Central Standard Time. And in the meantime, always remember, folks, first and foremost, you are more than welcome to follow us over there on Instagram because you can find a weekly schedule. You will always know exactly where and when we will be. And secondly, if you utilize JunkWaxVintage.com throughout the day, even when this ugly mug is not live, it will be waiting for you right here tonight. So you are more than welcome to go snag some stuff down from the shop, and we'll rip it tonight. Enjoy that outro jingle, my dear friends. Oh, you know it, Noah. Thank you, my man. Welcome to the family. One more shout out to the Garage Goose, Sarge, my buddy Bryant, FYI Sports, Darren B., Mr. Peaks. Thank you so much for the beautiful TikTok gifts this morning, my friends. I sincerely, from the bottom of my heart, appreciate it. Myself and Mrs. Junkwax. She is nodding over here. All right, legends. Pronounce legacy without the Y. That's what I was hoping it was, my man. Well, I'll call you D-Legacy. Sound good? Mr. Hweddle, catching us on our way out this morning there, my brother. Good to see you, Jason. I hope you have a magnificent remainder of your day, my friend. Tomas, my Norwegian brother, you have a wonderful day over there in Norway, and we will see you tonight, my friend. Thank you as always, legends. Enjoy that outro jingle.
We ripped some fire on this Thursday morn with a junker crew from the break of dawn. Dalen ran the stream with that classic smile, and Mrs. Junkwax packed it all with style. Sawyer sorted, Wyatt flew, oh, and helped like he always do. Mikey one was running strong. Teamwork made it sing all show long. The hits came fast, the vibes ran deep, and gratitude's the thing we'll keep. From rips to ships, it was all top tier, with legends showing love and cheer. And if you missed it, don't you fret, head to JunkWaxVintage.com. You're set. The blog is live if you wanna learn, or grab a break and wait your turn. We've got the heat, we've got the crew, we've got that JWV breakthrough. So thanks for coming, thanks for the chat. We felt the love and we're grateful for that. It's Thankful Thursday and we're not done. We'll see you tonight for more hobby fun. The hits came fast, the vibes ran deep, and gratitude's the thing we'll keep. From rips to ships, it was all top tier, with legends showing love and cheer. And if you missed it, don't you fret, head to JunkWaxVintage.com. You're set.
Did we miss Baywatch?
You know that I'm the cream of the crop.
When I was tasting you, brother, I found you to be not so bad at all.
And I'm inviting you to come see me and to get it straightened out all in one night, yeah.
Oh, my.
After I beat you and satisfy all the Hulkamaniacs, I'm gonna get off by cranking your knob.
Oh, wow.
Unjustifiably in a position that I'd rather not be in.
Who the fuck is that guy?
Come out, Greg. Easy now, fuzzy little man Peach.
I've been arrogant, and I apologize.
I am humble in general.
Oh, my God. I've got the style and profile like never before. Let me go on record as telling the whole world to be the man. You gotta beat the man. And I'm saying, I got that Ric Flair. Woo! I got that Ric Flair.
Come out, Greg.
Giggity, giggity, giggity.
All right. There you go, legends. Thank you so damn much for hanging in here to the very, very end. You already know this entire Thankful Thursday morning and the future Thankful Thursday evening deserves.
Give me 2 claps and a Ric Flair. Ooh, yeah.
Get that card out of my face.
Emotional damage.
You can take me, but you cannot take my bunghole. For I have no bunghole. I am the great Cornholio.
You're talking to the Rolex wearing, diamond ring wearing, kiss stealing, woo, wheeling dealing, limousine riding, jet flying, son of a gun, and I'm having a hard time holding these alligators down. Woo! Ooh, yeah.
There you go, legends. Some Soundboard Olympics to see ourselves out this morning. Thank you again to the Garage Goose, Sarge, FYI, Darren B, and Mr. Peaks. And shout out to Mr. Victor Lopez, Lonnie, and Mr. Hagen Hasbargen. Thanks for hanging in here, boys. We will see you tonight at 8 p.m. Central Standard Time. Have a wonderful day, my friends. Bye-bye.